welcome back. I know you guys, some of you probably wondered where I've been. Well, we'll get into that later. Today, I'm actually in Meridian, Mississippi. I'm going to try to do a little bit different format as far as my videos go. And like I said, I'll explain that later on tonight. You'll understand part of it then. The last time I talked to you guys, I was out in California, and I had a whole bunch of stops out there in the LA area. Took me 2 days to get them off. On the second day, I ended up getting a ticket. I think I mentioned it about being on a truck route. They kind of snuck that one in, so to speak. It's a common thing, even the cop told me. So it's one of them things, you know. It's kind of not a matter of if you're going to get a ticket when you drive like we do, many miles a day as we drive. It's kind of a matter of when. We try not to, though, but sometimes it don't work, and that was one of them. I wasn't going to say nothing about it just because of my pride. But like I told you before, I'm going to try to be as upfront as I can about things. But that's not why we took a little hiatus. We'll get into that later. But I kicked all them off. I reloaded in Fontana. Carried it across and delivered in Georgia on Saturday, which I don't know what day of the week it'll be as far as videos go. And then we went and took our 34-hour break, restart, whatever you're going to call it there. At the yard this weekend, and I loaded a load of the Caterpillar, the mini excavators, like I took, I don't know, a handful of videos back. And we are currently on our way to Las Cruces, New Mexico. Try to get across through there. I'm looking to make it around Big Spring, Texas tonight, and try to get in there tomorrow by the time they close. So, but yeah, I will. It's gonna be nothing but driving today, and so there'll probably be more of me explaining things later on tonight as to where we've been. I know it's kind of been a big question on from some of you. I'll get into it later. So. But guys, just hang around, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it. That way if anybody else been looking for Nate, they'll figure out where he's at. So, but just hang around, guys. guys, we're back. A little different format today. I'll start out by telling you, I don't know what I've done different today as far as my route, my driving. I can't remember if I told you or not this morning. I loaded in Athens, Georgia, and then I went.
You're gonna sit there and
Every time.
so we can get on the road.
Every time. Let's turn this dude off. We're done for today. Went to Meridian last night, as far as I made it. I got up with the plans of making it to Big Spring. I was short about right at 30 miles. Now, what I say, I don't know what I've done different today. Last week, in that run, I went, when I brought that one back from Fontana to Adairsville, Georgia, I had made it to Big Spring, Texas. And I got held up in Shreveport in traffic, stopped, done a shower, which didn't really add any miles or anything, but I made it. Now, I did kind of go a little too far, and I explained, I got hung up in traffic, got hung up behind a couple trucks doing the 65-mile-an-hour drag race. There's that silly air compressor. Then I ended up making it to back over to Meridian where I stayed last night. Now, like I said, I was 4 minutes the wrong way, and I don't like doing that. I don't like doing it at all. But I had run 782 miles that day. Started out in Meridian, didn't run into any traffic. I kept my foot in it. I was going to say I kept my foot in it, but that might have had some. No, it wouldn't have had. Anyways, I kept my foot in it, and I only done 755 miles today. I didn't run into any traffic at all. It's been an awesome day. I breezed right through Dallas. Shreveport wasn't an issue. Those are the Jackson. It wasn't an issue this morning. Just zoom right through it. Didn't have to stop, and I had to stop at one scale. I wasn't in there that long, though. I mean, it was rolled right through. So, I don't know. Anyways, I made it to Westbrook, Texas is where I'm at. I gotta look at this. If you guys see me looking away, it's something I'm trying to adjust to. My lens is down here. I want to watch me. So, I'm trying to adjust to that, but it's hard. It is just, your eyes want to go over this way. So, I'm in Westbrook, Texas at a rest area. And like I told you there a minute ago, that long story there. I loaded in Athens, Georgia. I got 3 Caterpillars on the Mini X's. You can go back into the videos. I'll put a link down here. No, I'll put a link up here. If I can figure out how to do that. I see people do that. I'll put a little card thing somewhere. It'll pop up somewhere here. Maybe here. Here. I don't know. I'll put the Caterpillars on there. It's the same thing I got. Pretty much. They're pretty well the same size and everything. And my first stop is Las Cruces, New Mexico. My second stop is Salem, Oregon. and then I final in Monroe, Washington. So, pretty big run. Now, I had something on me. Now, I don't know what I'll be doing with that. Turkey Day's next week, and I had told him I wanted to be home, but I talked to the wife, and she said we're not really doing anything. We had another death in the family last week, and it's just kind of, I know all you guys are, but I'm ready for 2020 to be over. Comment down below in the comment section if you're ready for 2020 to be over. It has been a nightmare. I lost my dog in April, and I was telling Thumper today, I didn't realize it, but the more and more I thought about it, this was before I started the channel, more and more I thought about it, I've not really been completely right. I mean, I've not been right in the head for a long time, but after I lost my dog, it was a part of me's gone. And she was a truck dog for a long time, and I can't shake it. I've thought about getting another dog, but I don't want to go through it again. And she's the first dog I had. Good little dog. But anyways, lost her. Man, the list is crazy. There's crap going around, going on. The job change, which that wasn't a bad thing. That was really a good thing. Of coming over here to Taylor, it's worked out awesome. Great people. See what else? My mother-in-law passing, my wife's aunt passing. I mean, the list goes on and on. Then you add this craziness. Anyways, we're not getting into that. That's not what this video is about. But like I said, I'm ready for 2020 to be over. And I've had many people kind of reach out to me via Instagram, social media, text. Not really seen any comments about where I've been. But I'm shooting straight with you guys. I about give it up. However, I've decided to rethink and reevaluate the way I do it. It was getting to be not a burden and not a chore, but I want to bring you guys the best content that I possibly can. However, I don't have a production team. It's just me. I've still got a job to do. I got to put food on my table. I strive to do 115% at my job. I strive to do 115% at these videos. I strive to do 115% at being me. I strive at everything I do to go above and beyond to do my best. Now, that creates a lot of stress on me. I get tired, I wear down, and I was getting burnt out. Now, you guys that heard me talk back before about workout videos, well, not videos, but me working out, I love working out. However, the videos, the job, all of it has kind of cut my working out. Because it was getting to be so hard to put the videos together throughout the day, give all the updates, roll the footage of the driving footage, set my camera up for when I'm loading and unloading, and then taking it and I was trying to think what else. I mean, just, and some of those loads, when I would go to set the camera, it wasn't worth setting the camera up. If I was unloading one box, it was not feasible at that time to take and set the camera up, undo a few bungees, flip, roll the end of a tarp up, pull one box out, hand the box to them, sign my bills, and then put those flip the tarp back down, put those few bungees on, and go. And it was crazy, because the whole time the camera's running, then you got to take the camera back down, and the whole time the camera's running, recording, I put it back on the windshield when I get back in the truck and start recording again. Well, then I got to do the update video on here, and at night, that takes some time, and our job works better when you manage your time right. Well, then at night, it would take me anywhere from an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours to edit all of that, because the whole time that camera's running, I got to go back through, cut out all the unnecessary stuff of the truck just sitting there, of me standing there waiting on them to unload, so you guys are not bored to death, and you can actually get driving footage. You can get footage of me unloading, the reason I bought it was for action footage, not boring footage. So then you got to put all that together. Okay, now I have to eat, because homeboy likes to eat. Then once it's all put together, I have to take it out and compile it and actually make the video. And depending on a 30-minute video, which is what you guys, was about the limit. Some of you said you like longer, some of you, wanted shorter. I tend, just in my experience, unless it's a lot of, hands-on, a lot of I guess interesting, not just everyday stuff. I tend to get bored watching a YouTube video about the 20-minute mark. But it's hard to compile all the stuff I was doing into 20 minutes. So a 30-minute video, which is what I decided to kind of try to shoot for, right around 30 minutes, to export it, as they call it, would take anywhere from an hour, about 45 minutes to an hour to export. Then I have to put it back on my phone and start the upload. Now that it's uploading, when you do the upload process, I have to title it, I have to title it, I have to put a description, and then I have to upload the video. While the video's uploading, I have to make the thumbnail. And that right there, the thumbnail, the title, and the description are what makes you guys find the video if you're not subscribed. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, like the video and share it. It'd be a good time to do it. That way you know when I upload, because there's more coming. I'll get to that in a minute. But that's the three things that show up in the searches. The thumbnail is what draws your attention, so it has to not be a boring thumbnail. I can go through all the videos I've uploaded, falling down on my seat. I can go through all the videos I've uploaded, and the ones that have a more interesting a more interesting picture have more views. I'm not one to do the whole clickbait stuff to where I lie. I don't want to say lie, but make you deceit. You know, I'm straight with you guys, and you just have to be creative with it to draw your attention to it. So then, while the video's uploaded, once I get it uploaded, I can start the process to. I can edit the upload in another app, and go ahead and put the screenshot or the thumbnail in there, and then forget about it, unless I want to add the links at the end with the videos, and it works a lot better to do that. Now, I'm not complaining. Don't take for 1 minute that I'm complaining. I know it sounds like I am. I'm watching the time here, and it's getting kind of long. But all that time, I was getting down to where I was getting 5 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, and that over time adds up, and it catches up. On the weekends, I didn't want to do nothing, and I couldn't. I want to do stuff on the weekends of interviewing drivers, you know, showing you guys the industry, what I intended on doing with this channel. And there's been a lot of people that have said they look forward to learning. It all goes back to that first video. So I was getting tired, getting burnt out, and I had decided, told a handful of people that I wasn't gonna make them no more. And it wasn't until, I don't know if it finally kicked the algorithm and it started showing up, but I was getting, people started commenting on the videos again, and it was all the first few, saying they just found the channel, they look forward to seeing more, you know, things they were learning and they were seeing. There's that air compressor again. I need to just turn the truck off when I do these. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. I know I heard it in one of them. And I looked on my app, and I seen that the subscribers had went up substantially in a week's time. And, you know, I don't want to let you guys down. I really don't. So, that being said, that was kind of the deciding factor. Okay, let's just revamp the way I do it, because I'm going to continue to bring you guys content. Hopefully, one thing, now this is what I'm kind of thinking. Instead of updating you guys every time I stop, I'm going to start in the morning, and I'm going to, you know, tell you kind of where we're at. I mean, it'll be the same as it was the night before, but, you know, kind of get the morning going, figure out where I'm going. That was kind of weird. Figure out where I'm going, you know, my plans, and they don't always work. And then maybe do one update in the middle of the day, kind of let you know where we're at, where, you know, what's looking like it's gonna happen, and then update an update video at night, you know, kind of recapping the day, showing you where we ended up, telling you where we ended up. And then in between the 2, maybe 3 updates, I'm going to show, you know, the footage, the driving footage, the unloading footage, that sort of stuff. So that's where I've been. And like I said, the second thing, hopefully, not hopefully, but I don't know how long it's going to last. Not that she's having second doubts, but the wife, at the end of December, she's going to come with me, and she's going to be with me for a while. So she told me there, we were talking, I was telling her about my dilemma, And she told me, she said, if you'll teach me how to operate it, I'll record. So all the bad camera footage we can blame on her. Just kidding. And whenever I'm free, not driving, not working, I can do the stuff. But like the video, and she can video while I'm driving. I've seen a lot of channels where guys, they wear the camera. I want to do that, but at the same time, and I've seen some where they'll talk while they're driving. My problem is the camera I got, the microphone, it ain't that good. Now I'm doing some research. I've seen some things you can do to it and make it better. I'm not giving up on it just yet. So we'll see what happens and see if we can't give you guys some of that footage too while I'm driving. But like I said, that's where we're at. Comment down below, if you think it'll work for you. I hope it'll work for you. I hope we continue to grow. But just bear with me as I go through this process trying to straighten it back out. More or less just to where I can continue to be me. And I want to get drone footage. I'm still trying to learn how to fly the drone. I ain't had a chance to practice none. So that's where we're at on that deal. I want to get truck footage. I've seen guys doing the rolling CB interviews. I don't want to do that. A buddy of mine does it down in Florida, Big Rig Videos. I'll put a link to his channel down here. I don't know if he's still doing it now as much or not. He's big into photography. Awesome guy, Chris Pfeiffer. He's awesome dude. Awesome dude. He's done a lot of production, cinematic stuff. Really cool guy. And go over and check out some of his videos after you've watched mine. So, but yeah, it's just I want to be a good spotlight on the industry. Right now, I'm afraid that it's going to get kind of rough. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I wanted to give you guys footage of the winter and what we have to go through out here. A lot of people don't think about it. So it was kind of it was kind of depressing not doing videos last week, but at the same time it was nice just to rest. So I've said it again, or I've said it and I'm gonna say it again. I'm back. Just gonna be a little different format, and hopefully it'll work better for you guys, keep you guys more intrigued, and you can watch the videos all the way through. And I'm still telling you, 500 subscribers, and I will give you something. I'm gonna try to send the email out tomorrow. I told you I was working on stuff. Don't worry. And still working on stuff. So I will catch up with you guys in the morning. I'm gonna go back here, put it all together, and take some of it out, and I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So I was gonna tell you I'd show you the load in the morning, but I don't think it'll be daylight when I leave. I'm gonna try to. I don't think it's gonna be that big a problem. I've got 416 miles to my first stop, so they had told me on my rate thing, or my load thing, that I needed to be there by 1, so I don't know. That shouldn't be a problem by the time I leave. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by the channel. This one's gonna be, I thought it was gonna be a little bit shorter, but me going in depth here, describing, explaining to you guys where I've been. Like I told you, I shoot straight to you guys. Oh, I mentioned the ticket there last week. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it, but it happens. I thought it was in a video, but it was one I had started on Tuesday last week, And I didn't. That's when I got burnt out. That was kind of a mood killer there. But I I was going to delivery, and I might have said it on there when I closed one of them out. And I had went in there. I've told it, I've preached, don't always listen to your GPS. I listened to GPS. Oh, Lisa up there, you all have heard the battle I've had with Lisa and Linda. Lisa's not doing so hot. She told me to go that way. I had already looked at it on Google Maps, and it looked like a good road. But I got up there, and it was posted, no trucks over 3 tons. And the kicker was there was a delivery truck, a day cab, and he was coming off the road I was turning on. So I thought I was alright. I thought it was no through trucks, local deliveries only, which was me. But no, it wasn't the case. And he gave me a ticket for being off the truck route. Nice guy. I mean, I'm not complaining. I was in the wrong. You know, I admit to it. And what made me mad about Lisa is after I delivered, I backed out. She was wanting me to go right back out the way I come in. But this time,
Say a command.
see there, she's already talking back. This time, she actually said that I was going to be getting on a no truck route. And I wanted to say, you ignorant thing, you done got me a ticket. But then I knew she'd talk back, and she's hateful like that. So, I think we're going to go back to Linda. We're going to get a new Linda, though. This one, Lisa's a Garmin, and Linda was a Rand McNally. I'm still up in the air. I like this one. I like the way some of the things she does. Rand McNally scares me because I've heard a lot of problems, a lot of issues with the new ones. So, I don't know. I might go back to using my old paper atlas. I still carry it. It's back here, right behind the seat. And I still use it. So, I don't know. It's just one of...
New route, we're at his next stop.
I didn't say a word about that. She's hateful. I mean, she just does her own thing. But guys, come back tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And I will catch up to you guys tomorrow. The last miles have been really hard. And we pushed on through. So don't give up. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.